Good morning, Britain staff and students, and thank you for tuning in to BTV. Today is Monday, December 2nd, 2018. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance, followed by a moment of quiet reflection. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Today is day 3 on the specials rotation.
Now for today's weather. Right now it is a chilly 29 degrees with a high of 43 degrees. This afternoon with a forecast of scattered showers.
Our lunch menu today is Salisbury steak and brown sauce, mac and cheese, chef salad with turkey breast, cheese and egg, saltine crackers, seasoned corn, dinner roll, juice, and milk.
We would like to wish a happy birthday to those celebrating today. Aiden Bragg, Olivia Meyer, Oliver Meyer, Charlotte Mosteller. Happy birthday!
Until December 17th, we'll be collecting canned and boxed foods for the Midtown Assistance Center to help fight hunger in communities in Midtown and Buckhead. Marked boxes and bins will be in the front lobby of each campus and on grade level hallways. Share what you can, and thank you for your help.
Our IB word of the month is inquire.
What does it mean to be an inquirer?
Inquirers curious about the world around them. Inquirers are excited to learn about new things.
And how can you practice being an inquirer?
Ask questions, learn about things that interest you, find ways to answer your own questions, and never stop learning.
And through the rest of December and beyond, we'll continue giving compliments to each other and placing them in that large blue ICU box in the front of each building. And so let's keep those compliments coming.
Starting tomorrow through next Thursday, we will be participating in an international travelers taking a classroom trip to South Africa.
So good morning, everybody. And as Chaz just shared with us, yes, International Travelers is starting tomorrow. And a number of you have made a lot of wonderful artwork, and you can see throughout your building that we've got all sorts of decorations to start celebrating the event. So let me start out by saying, how's it, a slang term that comes from the Afrikaans language, which is basically just means like, hey, what's up? So repeat after me, how's it? And as we've just heard, we're going to continue traveling through South Africa this year, and South Africa is on the continent of Africa, which you can see here on my world map behind me. If we zoom in on the continent map, there's Africa really zoomed in. That's an entire continent. Africa is not a country, but it's a continent made up of a lot of countries. And then if we zoom in, South Africa is a very southern portion of the continent of Africa. And South Africa has a very rich history that is in culture, and a very rich geography. And because, little fact you may not know, because South Africa is way south of the equator, their seasons are opposite of ours. So as we're about to go into the winter season, they're now about to enter into their summer season. So something interesting you may not have realized. And behind me are some pictures of South Africa. So we've got the actual South African flag. We've got a beautiful picture here of Cape Town, which is a very southernmost town there of South Africa, right there off the coast. And this here is a picture of the historic baobab tree, which you'll learn some more about next week. And as we progress through the coming days, I wish I could take all of us in a plane, all 1,025 of us here in the building, to go to South Africa all together, but I can't do that, so we're going to try and bring some of it here. Learning through videos and pictures and music and special assemblies. And you'll come to discover that we've got a lot more in common with their culture than we could ever possibly think. Now, to kick it off, tomorrow morning there will be an assembly, first thing in the morning here at main campus, then a little bit later in the morning over at primary campus, with assembly of Zulu dancers, and the Zulu were a native tribe, just like we've got native tribes here, like the Nez Perce and the Navajo and the Cherokee. They also have native tribes there in South Africa, and one of them is called the Zulu tribe. And so they're going to come in and do a demonstration of different dances that they do, traditional dances. And so there's a picture of a Zulu village with Zulu dancing. On Wednesday during lunch, the restaurant Zunzi's, you may have seen that sign as you go down Howell Mill near the Fellinis and the Domino's and the McDonald's. That is actually a restaurant of South African descent, and so they are going to be bringing in some samples of vegetable stew to you during lunch. And then as we progress into next week, we're going to have some little samples of cookies that come out of South Africa, of some companies, and so we'll be bringing that around. We're going to have an assembly of small, little, cute animals that come out of that region, like the lemur here behind me. And so as we continue to progress, we look forward to making this travel with you.
And now for today's joke of the day from Mary Emmett and Mr. Ashton, fourth grade class. What type of dog cries the most?
What?
A chihuahua.
Thank you for watching and tuning in to BTV today. I am Mr. DeCarlo.
I'm Chaz.
I'm David on slides. And I'm Sophia on camera.
Thank you for watching and have a marvelous Monday. Bye.
Bye.